Riven of 1,000 Voices is the main boss encounter in the Destiny 2 raid Last Wish. For a full Last Wish raid guide in only 6 minutes, I've linked that video in the description. This guide only covers Riven's full encounter, no cheese. I'm outlining all the mechanics that Bungie intended. Get 6 FIRETEAM members with the Forsaken DLC, make your way to Riven, or enter this code on the wish wall to skip ahead. To prepare, assign 2 teams of 3. On each team, assign 1 caller, 1 runner, and 1 gunner. Across both teams, assign 3 primary eye shooters and a backup for each one. Yes, everybody stay ready for this role. Tune loadouts across the fire team with 3 priorities. Ad clear is required to keep the combat arenas clear so that runners, callers, and eye shooters can carry out their roles. High DPS is required for damage phases and avoiding wipe mechanics. Runners and callers, you can handle this. Ranged precision damage is required for shooting Riven's eyes. Since everybody may need to be an eye shooter, some kind of scout, sniper, or similar weapon is recommended across the board. Once roles, backups, and loadouts are set, stand on all 6 plates to drop past Riven's legs and begin the encounter. Phase 1, Stages. After landing, both teams enter your tunnels and proceed to your stage room. Riven's head will appear in one stage room first. This team is heads, the other is tails. Heads counter Riven's attack to stagger. If her mouth is open, she's about to breathe fire. Shoot the glowing orb in her mouth. If she has 4 tentacles, she's about to slam the ground with one of them. Approach Riven to trigger the attack, then shoot the tentacle that's stuck in the ground. Once staggered, Riven's head will open, revealing 10 eyes. Use the on-screen callouts to call which 2 eyes are glowing. Tails, clear ads and kill the Eye of Riven. Runner, pick up the Taken Essence and call which symbol appears in a 5-stack column in the back of the room. Caller, jump on the platform behind the partition and look through the glass to see symbols all over the room. Identify the matching symbol and call out its location. Runner, work with the caller to move on top of the matching symbol. You can't see the symbols, but empty outlines verify whether you're on top of a symbol or not. Verify with the caller that you're in the right spot, then use the Essence's grenade function to cleanse it. After heads and tails have completed their tasks, or after 40 seconds, Riven will switch rooms. New heads, stagger Riven. Shoot the 2 eyes that the other team called out before the switch. You can shoot the orb in her mouth for additional damage, but only shooting the correct eyes here will stagger. New tails complete the same process as the previous tails team. Once both teams have completed a round of heads and tails, gravity lifts in tunnels behind the stage rooms will activate. Take them to the next floor to a second set of stages and repeat this process. Then take the lifts in the center to return to the starting room for phase 2. How to fail. Insufficient damage will fail to stagger Riven. Failing to stagger Riven on the head side means nobody will know which eyes to shoot after the switch. Shooting the wrong eyes will cause a wipe. Failing to stagger or shoot all the correct eyes will cause a wipe. Popping Taken Essence on an incorrect symbol kills the player. If a player carrying the Taken Essence dies, a new Eye of Riven will appear, kill it for another essence. Phase 2, Damage. Meet in the middle. Gunners clear ads, especially the ogres. Assist the eye shooters in countering Riven's attacks. 3 Riven heads will appear in sequence starting on the left and going clockwise. Each head will use either the fire breath or tentacle attack, counter the attack. Eye shooters, each one of you is responsible for 1 head. Each head has 2 glowing eyes, remember their callouts. Saying them all out loud at the same time can be confusing. If text chat is available, write them down there. Once all 3 heads have been stunned, a 4th head will emerge. All of this head's eyes are glowing. Shoot the orb in her mouth for additional damage. Eye shooters shoot the same 2 eyes as on your Riven head. If all 6 correct eyes are shot, Riven will be staggered. Step on the starting plates to descend. On the way down, shoot Riven's newly formed blisters for tons of extra damage. Repeat phases 1 and 2 until final stand is reached. How to fail. Shooting the wrong eyes on any Riven head will cause a wipe. Failing to shoot every correct eye on a head will cause a wipe. When damaging the mouth on Riven's 4th head, splash damage may accidentally damage an incorrect eye. Be very careful. While floating down, Riven will fire Axion darts at players. Choose wisely between damaging blisters and staying alive. After stunning the 4th head, creeping darkness stacks begin to build for all players. Hurry to the plates. Phase 3, Final Stand. All players are teleported into the Ascendant Plane. Climb the platforms quickly, avoiding snipers and phalanxes. Only 1 player must touch the Taken Strength atop the room. All players are then teleported into the starting room. When Riven emerges, shoot her glowing mouth until she is dead. You're not done, enter her mouth and run down her throat to reach her heart. Shoot it until it implodes to clear the encounter. How to fail. Players that die in the Ascendant Plane can be revived in the starting room upon return, but be mindful of revive tokens. Failure to deplete Riven's health in a single phase will cause a wipe. That's your quick guide to a legitimate Riven clear in Destiny 2's Last Wish. Watch the full raid guide for detailed instructions on every other encounter and an easier way to clear Riven. I now have full guides for every dungeon and raid currently in the game, and I'll be covering the new dungeon as soon as it launches. We'll see you next time. Get raiding, Guardians.